What's up everybody, James Duggan here. Joining me is Stephen Rue.
What's up?
Before we get to talking about the monetization, why it's an issue, and why the Sanhok event pass is an issue, let's say something nice about PUBG. I really like the map Sanhok. I've been having an amazingly fun time. I think the game is in a really good state with the exception of a few bugs, but in terms of like the gameplay loop, it's completely reinvigorated my interest in PUBG. You and I played, we had a great time.
I completely agree with you. Sanhok is the new 4x4 map. A lot of action, fast-paced, zones constantly moving, you're constantly moving. You don't have to worry about loot because there's guns everywhere. I love this mid-range combat, and I hope they release other maps that are 4x4.
I completely agree.
I just cannot go back to the other maps now.
It's like 3 times as frequent combat, and the combat is 3 times as fun when you have it, so I love it. I'm going to keep playing. So the core PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds game, not the issue, but the monetization, I think, is becoming an issue, and we're going to talk about why that is. The event pass is the focus of this video, but before we get to that, let's just talk about the general monetization strategy and how it's become kind of greedy in PUBG. So initially, you could play, get battle points from playing, use those battle points to unlock free crates that you could open for free and get items. That has changed. You now get battle points, which you unlock crates that require a key that costs about $3 to open. So that kind of sucks. There's also a lot of limited time exclusivity stuff tied to events, tournaments, things like the tiger striped parachute, which are not marketable or tradable, which kind of goes against what initially was the concept for all the items in PUBG that could be traded. But let's talk about the event pass. What is an event pass, Steve?
It's basically a limited time event. You can play to unlock cosmetics, such as jackets, parachutes, stuff like that. There is a purchasable tier. It's $10, which is the same as the Fortnite Battle Pass. And what that does, it gives you more options for cosmetics. However, the PUBG Battle Pass is only 30 days compared to the Fortnite Battle Pass, which lasts 10 weeks. So if you're planning on purchasing all the PUBG Battle Passes, you're basically paying at a faster rate with the same cost.
So there are a lot more reasons beyond that as well why it's an issue, and they all kind of have to hinge on the free tier. So there's a bottom tier, you can get rewards up to level 20. There's some really cool stuff in there. There's some stuff that has been in crates that cost money previously, but it's a little bit misleading when you look at it. Some of the stuff, 7 of the 10 cosmetic items that you can get with the free tier are temporary and are going to go away when the battle pass ends, which
Correct.
I think is insanity. And then second of all, let's talk about the amount of time it takes for a free-to-play. And when I say free-to-play, I mean somebody who's purchased PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds for $30. It's discounted at $20 right now, but let's say you already own the game. You've already paid $30 to get into this game. So after that, a free-to-play player is going to have to play 6 to 8 hours for 29 full days. That comes from IsFitBlood on Reddit, did that calculation. And I think that's just an obscene amount to unlock what is mostly temporary gear.
Especially if they're trying to cater to this to a casual audience. No one has time to play 6 to 8 hours a day consistently. So I think this was a huge miss on their part.
I completely agree. Generally, I think this battle pass is taking a cool idea, which is I can pay a small amount to unlock potentially a large amount of items in the game when you compare it to conventional purchasing through the market or unlocking crates.
Yeah.
And it's taking that cool idea, which I like the idea of like earning something and supporting development of the game at the same time, being able to show off what I've earned. And I think it's flipping it on its head, and it kind of sucks. And if we take that calculation into consideration, you're essentially going to have to pay at least $5 to $10, maybe more, to unlock levels, which is a key part of this. You can pay to breeze through the battle pass. So most players are probably going to end up paying $20 to $25 in total if they're going to want to get all of the items coming out of the Sanhok event pass. Stephen, closing thoughts?
I wish the Battle Pass was a bit cheaper, seeing as PUBG is not a free-to-play game, and it's only 30 days long, maybe like $5 or something like that. And also, please make more 4x4 maps. Sanhok is fantastic.
Yes, the Sanhok event sucks. The Sanhok map is awesome, and I can't wait to play more PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. For all things PUBG, keep it right here on IGN.